Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hucker's Hideout. Today, we're back checking out the new pre-alpha build for Anvil Empires. As a solo, the bears in this game can be pretty intimidating. This is a guide to show you that you do not need to fear the bear. I'll go through the process on how to hunt a bear, as well as how to create, use, and maintain the proper bear hunting gear. Anvil Empire's release date has yet to be announced, so stay tuned to their Steam page for updates. The link is below. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy as we get into a bear hunt. And we're going to start off here by changing to an auxiliary avatar. You can see here we have our blacksmith avatar. We don't really want to lose him to a bear, and so we are going to switch to an auxiliary. Also wanted to showcase that you can level up auxiliaries really quickly by hunting bears, and so that is a definitely viable tactic to kind of train the auxiliaries up into named ones. And when you get random stats, it's definitely good to try to level up a bunch of them, which is a good practice to get a handle on. And here we are getting geared up. So we are going to start by getting some food equipped so that we can heal up if necessary. We're also going to get rid of the gear we spawn with. You could submit this to the town center, but instead I'm just going to throw it on the ground because everyone spawns with it. It's not the biggest deal. But yeah, you can see we are grabbing some heavy chainmail armor as well as a sword and a shield and an iron knife. You need an iron knife to harvest a bear. So kind of that's the keyest of the ingredients there. You don't really need the rest. All you really need is an iron knife. And I'm also going to showcase how to create a bear trap. And so for a bear trap, you actually need one lead ingot as well as 2 wooden planks. And then I'm running over to grab the final ingredient here, a single copper nail. And so this will create a nice little bear trap. And you can kind of see the cool looking trap. I call it a bear trap just because that's the way I use it. But it's a trap that can be used on anything really. And so, we are going to head on out. You're going to want to grab a cart because you are going to want to pick up some pelts. And that is definitely a key part of it. So we are going to grab our cart and head on out. And right down the road, we find our first bear. You can kind of locate bears usually, in between population centers, not like right next to them or on the front. They spawn quite frequently on the front. And so that's definitely a good spot to go bear hunting if you're brave enough. But you can see here, I'm going to equip the bear trap and kind of pull it out like a sword. It's in my hand. You can see it there. And then you actually are going to want to place it on the ground. You can kind of see I opened up the UI to place it. It's kind of like a little deployable building. And you see it's on the ground there, and then you're going to want to lure the bear in, boom, and he gets hit by the trap. And then the bear will be locked in that trap for a total of 30 seconds. You're going to want to make sure that you have max stamina kind of when you start slashing at the bear. It's an issue I run into here. You'll see the pop-up where you run out of stamina and you see you do reduce damage. And so having max stamina while, fighting this bear is also very important. And you can see that, it's definitely hard to do as an auxiliary. You're not going to really get it done quickly. But you can see there we have already leveled up our auxiliary, which is super, super awesome. And then once the bear's out, you can actually pick up your bear trap by pressing E on it. And then you will see it back in your equipment there. Very nice. And then you can just deploy it again. And something I like to showcase here was that if you walk over it yourself, boom, you can see that it's a trap that traps anything. And so you will get locked in there for a total of 30 seconds. And you can see here, we're looking at our stats. Folly Wooly, he leveled up. He's got some interesting stats. Nothing ideal, but it is a way to get named avatars. Hopefully that bear doesn't come at us. And it looks like we have survived. And so we are going to pick up our bear trap again. And you can also see that when I equip it over there, we have a durability damage to it. And so it already is at, kind of 1/3 left durability, 2/3 damage. And so it has a total of 3 uses. And you'll see here, we will get our final use. Oh, okay, maybe not. The bear's faking me out. Is he going to run around it? No. Not smart enough. You can also attack the bear right in the front. He won't damage you back. They are fully trapped. I just like to go to the back just in case I don't kill him. He doesn't start attacking me. They can just run away. That's a definitely good safety tactic that I would definitely implement. But you can see here that if you slash for a while, you will take it down with the iron sword in about 2 traps of the bear trap. And you can see there that because it was the final use of the bear trap, it has actually disappeared completely. And so we will equip our iron knife and get to harvesting him up. You will get a lot of resources from a bear. That's why I love bear hunting. It's good for animal bones, the animal fat, as well as some animal meat, the basic common meat. And then you will also get the third resource, which is a thick pelt there. That's why I bring the cart around, because it is a large item. And this actually can be turned into chainmail armor eventually. And so it's a necessary ingredient in kind of the final tech stages. You can see there, I actually have some chainmail on me because I'm going to the market to sell it. But this is kind of how you can restock while you're on the way to the market as well. You can see there the totals we got. We got, like, I think it was 6 animal bones, 10 animal fat, and 4 of the common meat, which is definitely good. You could also use a horse cart. You don't have to go with the hand cart. Horse cart's pretty nice if you are going to try and collect multiple bears, as well as, depending on how far you go out. You can see here, I have gone really far away from kind of civilization to find bears because, everyone likes to hunt a bear because, like I was saying, it gives a lot of good resources. And so when a bear pops up, usually people will target it. And so if you're running into trouble finding a bear, just head to kind of more uninhabited regions, I would say, and you will probably stumble upon one in no time. You can see here we found one next to a little shelter of ravens, a grouping of deadwood. And so I'm going to try to lure the bear away from there because I don't really like fighting ravens and bears at the same time. That's kind of above my pay grade. I'm not that skilled yet. But if you have to, you can just lure him just like this. Once he rears up, you get a little charge in, and then you can go and attack the rear again. I also wanted to showcase that you don't need to just use a sword. You can also use a bow and arrow. And so you can see here, we actually already have a named avatar. And this is kind of how you can, XP farm, if you will. And you can kind of upgrade your ranged, damage overall, your overall range skill level. See here, we are trying to lure our bear into a little trap. Oh gosh, he's stuck on the terrain. Oh no. Come to me. And then with the bow, something you're going to want to remember is you don't want the chainmail armor. I just have that for kind of overall protection in case I get snuck up on by, a boar or something like that. But yeah, we can then just start poking it in the butt with some arrows. You're going to want to let the damage bar completely fill. That's something I messed up here. You don't want to kind of rapid fire because it's based on your overall damage. So the more damage you do, kind of the more XP you will gain over time, which is very nice. But yeah, you can be an archer and still get a bear kill in. And then here we are. I wanted to showcase that you can also repair the bear trap, just like a normal sword or any equipment. And so once you hunt one bear with a trap, you can actually reuse it, and you don't need to keep buying lead ingots or anything like that. And I hope you enjoyed that overview on how to solo hunt a bear. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I did, and we'll see you all next time on the next great video. Have a good day.